Alright, I'm gonna make a deal with you guys. It is almost 5 in the fucking morning, but I want to finish this story. I want to finish this right now. So from here on out, we're not stopping. We're not stopping until the very last chapter. I'm drunk and I sound like her now. There are 41 chapters. We're on 36. Here we go. Long episode. Buckle in, motherfuckers. Here we go. Chapter 36, The Otter Key. Author's notes. Hi, Everon. My story is now officially longer than my first one. Also, as a special treat, I decided to upload some RQ cods for some of the maze I made. Here's an album. Oh, there's an album? There's an album of stuff she made? Does it still work? Does it still work? I want to find out. Hold on. We're going to find out. Does it still work? If it does, I'll try to put the pictures in this episode. To these. Oh, they're just like me codes. I can't actually see them. They're just like a bunch of me codes. Never mind. Sorry. This has the maze I made of me and Emily and Chloe and Lauren. I hope you people like them. I like to make battles and Smash Broas where I team up with Emily's knee and Chloe's moo and bet up Lauren because she's so mean to me. I hope you like the maze. What are you doing, dog? Hold on, my dog needs to go out. Hold on. He's having a problem. I'll be right back. I'm going to come right back, I promise. Sorry about that. He was like ripping the door off. Anyway, so here we go. It was a few days later, and we still didn't know where the Otter Key was. So we looked around for claws, but couldn't find any. Where could it be? Suddenly, Emily came from the back of the library. She was holding a newspaper. Look what I found, she said. I read the little newspaper. It was called Hell Tims. This must be a newspaper of hell, I said. And now the newspaper of Helmuts have more liberal biz than normal lamestream. Law, I'm funny. Because she said lamestream. Do you get it? It's funny. It's funny! Media newspaper, because hell is where all the liberal journalists go when they do. But I read it anyway. Lord Sitton has the list key. And he was hitting it. It's what the Hidlands say. And the story said after the good conservative fathers got it from Derp Kit, Lord Sitton nude is only a matter of Tim, for they go to the K from Mr. Hin, from Gornendirf, and the loss the Otter K. Fortunately for us Evil Pepple, Statine isn't going to give up that essay, so he tacked the last K and hid it deep within the subspace even farther than the Tevis Rome, and gooted some of the most powerful evil pepple he had to guard it. Also, he made sure there were lots of demons and stuff in subspace. He made it really hard to get Evan the really powerful guards. Lord Stan is sure Tetsara will never get the canoe. Halle Santa. Oh no, I said. "'Tis it," said Lucana. "Talas Kez and subspace." "Last time we were in Subspace, I was wrapped turning Lisbon," said Lucanta. "And no Lauren and Kater and Prieston knew. There's probably otter Lisbons and Subspace to try to wrap us. I know it'll be really dungaroos. But to get this K, we'll need to be brave, everybody. I'll come too." Suddenly Dart Pot came. He was good new, because he was Strate again. "Grat, acid. We got everyone together and plan our assault on Subspace to get a cat. We didn't know Evil Pepple was there just to wait for powerful. Sure about a sure Subpar on the Plumber Gam now. Next time we go to Subspace." Chapter 37. Invasion of Subspace. Author's notes. Today was a very scar day. Mom showed up to pick me up from school, but she was in a U-Haul truck with my stuff. She said we're about to go away now. She said she's been in therapy for over a year, and now she's leaving my dad to take me to live in an other part of country. I'm writing this from a hotel. My mom is somewhere in Tennessee. She also thinks I'm a lesbian because she saw me kissing Lauren, and that's why she went into therapy. Okay, no more funny voices. I'm going to read this straight out. Today was a very scary day. Mom showed up to pick me up from school, but she was in a U-Haul truck filled with my stuff, and she said we're both going away now. She said she's been seeing a therapist for over a year. Now she's leaving my father and taking me into another part of the country. I'm writing this from a hotel. My mom is somewhere in Tennessee. She also said she thinks I'm a lesbian because she saw me kissing Lauren, and that's why she went to therapy in the first place. And she decided she was afraid of what my dad would do if he found out. I told her I'm not a lesbian and only kissed Lauren because of witchcraft, and also there's nothing homosexual about two girls kissing as long as they have clothes on. My mom just said that I was wrong. But if she really thought I was a lesbian, then the right thing to do would be to send me off to those camps that cure homosexuality. Mom said those camps would just turn me into a miserable drunk like my Aunt Heather, my dad's sister, who was a lesbian until she went off to one of those camps, but now she's straight, even though she's an alcoholic. But that doesn't make sense because the camp made her a drunk. Made her a drunk? How did it work when it made her straight? My mom also said that at first she thought God made me a lesbian to punish her for arguing with my father before their wedding day, or for praying for a girl when she found out she was pregnant with me, even though my dad wanted another boy. But after talking about it with her therapist, now she thinks that God made me a lesbian as a sign that she needed to leave my father. Obviously that makes no sense, since being a lesbian is evil, and so is diverse. So I want my mom that both go to hell, and she just said she's willing to take that risk to protect me. There'll probably be another short chapter because my mom says I need to sleep because we'll be on the road all day tomorrow. I just want to go home. I'm not a lesbian. Whoa. Holy shit, you guys. Okay. I guided me and Emily and Lucana and Shonk and Platena and Mario and Ouija and daughter Mario and Patter and Boozer and Bojaja and Grosalina and Lank and Zeta and Town Lank and Shaq and Pete and Drat. This is like a list of characters. Together we went to Subspace to find the key hidden there. Went to the porthole and go inside. Suddenly we were attacked by Badgiz. There were powerful denims and otterbends and you'll never get the K. It was Meat Night. We'll never get the K, he said. He tried hitting us with his sword, but we dogged it. Ron! No, will die, said Matanit. He turned into a Toledo and tried to kill us, but we dogged that too. And Kirby and Kig hit him with their hammers, because they're from the same gamma, thank. I ran further until I saw Fax and Falco. Give up, Sarah. We're animals that can talk. That proves that animals can evolve into humans and God is wrong. Star Fox proves that God is wrong. Whew! Does that Ron? His name is Ron now. Well, bet you improved Charles Darwin is writ, said Falcor, and they started shitting lasers at us. And Rosalind throwed her star at the Fix and batted him up like a Mario. So basically everybody fights. That's what's coming out of this. We're the evil versions of Merrick and Luigi, said Wario. We'll defeat them in the name of Lord Stan. Between Mario and Luigi, defeated them by shatting furballs and pills. Next was Gwandaderf. He brought Geroham from Lego of Zelda the Skibbertsard, and a really big bird and captured Tenlix and Legman of the Zelda Windwalker. Sarah Ume betted ons, but not again, said Ganondorf. Tanlak was defeated, and Birdlonk and Zud and Shrek teamed up to defeat Ganasserf and Garmaheen, and next was Captain Falcan, and he brought some other Bagooz and Fear Embalm games with him. So the bad guys and again pretender there. They might be getting closer, but you'll never defeat us. This is basically just everybody fights. This is just everybody fights. The story doesn't really go anywhere. Okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah, but Pac-Man said it was Satin's greatest warrior, so it could be default. I'm sure we're fine, said Lucana. We all went to the deepest part of the subspace, and we saw the cat floating there. Hello, Sarah, I heard. But I didn't expect it to be Satin's greatest champion. It was my Mothra. Originally, it was going to be Lauren, with some new poor, but she got it to break out of Presun. But now my mom is doing some... Okay, originally it was going to be Lauren with some new powers. She got to break out of prison. But now my mom is doing something very evil, like I said in my note, and now I'm mad at her. So now her mom's the great evil. Next chapter. Chapter 38. My mother is evil. Well, it's misspelled. Mamuthar is Aval. Author's notes. I'm going to read these straight, because apparently this is getting really crazy. We're driving all day today, but we're still not where we're going to live. It must be really far. We're in another hotel now, this time in South Dakota. My mom says we'll have to be ready for another entire day on the road. Mom said we're a little less than halfway because even though we're only a few more states to get there are really big. And I will be driving through interior parts of America, so I think it will be much more boring. I'm very scared right now because my mom wants to be a lesbian, and I don't obey her. I'll be breaking off one of the 10 Commandments. Then I'll go to hell. But if I obey her, I'll go to hell for being a lesbian. The only thing I can do is to try and get my mom to change her mind, but I've been trying that all day and it isn't working. She says the fact that I have feelings for girls instead of boys makes me a lesbian, even though she's wrong, and it's just a test from God to make it harder to stay straight and go to heaven. Why won't she believe me? Whoa. Mom, why are you evil? I asked. Because I always been working for Lord Satan. I try to make you lesbian, so he'll be evil too. And one day he'll say, okay. I'm going to read most of this straight because this is getting really weird. Mom, why are you evil? I asked. Because I've always been working for Lord Satan, trying to make a lesbian so you'll be evil, trying to make you a lesbian so you'll be evil too, and one day you'll take over for me as a warrior of Satan. She said, this made me very sad. I thought my mom was good, but she's really evil all along. This is just like when I thought Lauren was my friend, but she betrayed me, and now even my own mother betrayed me. I'm very sad about this. I started crying. Holy shit. Holy shit, you guys. This is getting weird. Sarah, we need to get the bloody key, or else God and Jesus will be captured forever, said Shulk. I don't really know his actual name. I know he was right, but I was still very sad about having to fight my mom. No, give up, Sarah, so I can call Lauren and she can... I still can't do that with a straight face. She can rapu and make u lesban. Wow. Wow. Hopefully she'll rape me too and make me a lesbian because I hate your dad now and you too. I just realized my mom said she'd come up with a plan to divorce my dad and ruin my life with the help of her best friend from high school. And now we're moving to near where my mom's friend lives. What if my mom and her are secretly lesbian lovers and my mom is taking me there so they can both rape me? That's very scary. Not even Lauren's evil magic made me want to have sex with my mom. Holy shit, this kid's got issues. No, I won't give up. I need to save God and Jesus. You were a Christian. I was lying about that your whole life, said Mom. I actually worship Satan. I worship Satan too. I started crying again, but Lucana hugged me. Don't worry, Sarah, you can move to my house and my mom can give me your new mom, I said, and that sounded great. I'm not going to let that happen to my daughter. You stay with me. You need to be lesbian. Okay. So she basically calls the police on her mom, has her arrested, and then gets the key, and now they're going to go fight the devil or some shit. This is losing its comedy. After next chapter, this is 39. Author's notes. After another day, we're now in western Montana. My mom says we'll get to where we're going tomorrow, but we'll have to drive most of the day. She says we're going to live somewhere near Seattle. She also says her friend has 3 kids. 2 of them are girls who are around my age. One of them is 2 years older, and one is a year younger. She said her friend doesn't think either of them are lesbians. I don't know why my mom acted like I'd be disappointed about that. I'm not a lesbian, and I'm glad that they aren't so they won't rape me. She's still convinced of this shit. But that I should try to be friends with them even though they're not white. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that. I mean, last time I trusted someone who wasn't completely white was Lauren. She's 1/4 black, and she turned out to be evil, so maybe her dad was right about all people who aren't white being evil. Maybe my dad was right about all people who aren't white being evil. Her dad sounds like a piece of shit. But if I don't try to be friends with them, I won't have any friends, so maybe Asians are good. Wow, unlike blacks, wow, still got that racist programming from her shitty father. I should probably try to be friends with them, especially since I'll be staying at their house at some point. The further in the future, so my mom can take a plane back to South Carolina to go to court agents, because my dad, because she wants the government to steal money from him to give her. I think it's like alimony and child support. It's very mean of my mom to do that. My dad always told me that alimony and child support were evil things made by feminists so they could take money from hardworking men. My mom said that she needs some money to help her hire some private tutors for me so I can spend the rest of this year learning from them so I can catch up where a girl my age should be for school next year, because no one's going to pay for me to get good grades anymore. So my mom calling me stupid? She's stupid. Oh my god, you guys. This shit's getting, wow. Holy shit. I have to sit down for a minute. Holy shit. I was not expecting this. This is some hardcore turn of page shit going on here. I did not see this coming. Okay. When Mr. Haynes turned into Moisture Cord, I was very scared. I only saw videos of him on YouTube. I never even fought MasterCard before. He is big and scary person and mad of black stuff. Oof made me angry for the last time, Sarah. And he shot some scrawls at me and picked up off the floor trying to make me hit them, and I dodged. And he headbutt the grunt, and his head turned into bombs and exploded and then grew back. And he tore open a hole in reality and tried to suck me in while more scrawls fled me. I had a bunch of Tims. He transformed. He was Scorpion. He tried to bit me. There's a link to the video where that happens. And I got him a gun and shot him a bunch of times for he turned into some shrods. And then some Skrulls med off wind at me, and I tried to dog them, and they followed me around and hit and hurt a lot. Ow! All swords tried to cut me pert. Just being attacked by swords. This guy's a shapeshifter, apparently. Let's see. I used a door to block the Belats, and then I shat back, and then when everything turned dark, when light came back, Master Carp, which turned into a ball, it looked like a smash ball, and couldn't do anything. Oh no, I'm defeat. That's right. And I ruled a mansion new, I said. Since I was the ruler of Nintendo Rald, I called the polite, and they arrested Mr. Crud, and take him to prison. That was grate, said Lucana. Betted Mr. Huns ultimate from, said Shulk. Yeah, I didn't even need any powers from good to do it. This proves anything is possible if you believe in yourself, and you can sit and live, and you're just not lazy, and should help from socialism is bad. I called him believe it, and now let's see. So yeah, we're going to get the keys. That's basically what this is coming up. Stark prep, follow me. Went behind mansion, and we found Volcano. I climbed to the tip. Seems like a place that hell would be, said Mario. This seems like a place that hell would be, said Mario. Writ the door to hell as in Volcano, said Draco Pet. We all jumped into Volcano at 7 kills and put the keys in the door and hell opened. Brass ourselves over one. We need to fit the funnel bottle against Satan. Here we go. Chapter 40. Journey into Hell. Journey through hell. Author's notes. We're finally done driving across the country, and now I'm even more disappointed. Our apartment is so small. My room is smaller than my closet was in my old house. I didn't meet the girls my mom wants me to meet yet because we got in a bit early, and they aren't ready yet. So I'm writing this chapter now. They'll probably be here in 2 or 3 more chapters of this story. There'll probably be only 2 or 3 more chapters of this story. It's only 41 chapters, so I'm really... I don't know what's going to happen in the next one. I walloped into hell with other Christian smashers. Suddenly some denims attacked. Really powerful. We hopped the smashers to bet them. However, they just repaired and we killed them. Oh no, since we're in hell, this is where they go when they die. So we kill them and just be gone. So we have to run, said Lucana. We all run through hole. Dogging the demons. Managed to get through the first few scrolls, but the more and more demons were all over. We're in trouble. No, we aren't, I said. But there's too many of them, said Emily. But I brought thus, I said, pulling out a bunch of smash balls, and everyone used their final homage to the demons, to the sonars. Even though it wouldn't get rid of them, it slowed them down. We run Dapper into hell, and used final Smush. There were too many demons, and Pepple. Isn't this where God and Jazz supposed to be? Lucania said. Yeah, but they aren't her, I said. Suddenly I noticed the door was big, and another keyhole. Oh no, what is there behind the door? We need to find another key to get in. We already fought most of the Evil Pepple to get other keys. Who could have the key to this door, said Matt. That would be me. And I turned around, and it was Satin himself. That's where God and Jazz are being Kappa, right? I asked. That's right. But won't be able to solve them, because I'll get Lauren to Rapple, and you'll be my evil servant, said Stan. You be my evil servant, Stan. You be my evil servant, Stan. Evil servant. I'll never be in Lisbon, I said. I'm Strate and Christian. For no, but son will be a Lisbon who worships me, said Staten. Never! I bet uns. I'll do it again, Satine. Satine, whatever. Do I really think you could defeat me? Stan said. Is she bloody con who wonker, said Shulk. That's writ, said the con. I believe in Usara. It's just like last time, said Satine. Remember the last time I didn't stay defeat when you bet me. And the powers from good. Now you have nothing that can hurt me. You really think even your funole smash could bat me? Look at them souls. I'm the strangest guy in Univision, Staten said, and I found up a tool. But the facet was ready to begin. This is chapter 41. It's the last chapter. Here we go. This is 41 of 41, yes. Chapter 41. Sarah fights Satan. Or Sarah fits Satan. Author's notes. Sorry I didn't update yesterday, I was busy. I met the girls that my mom wanted me to meet. Their names are Ashley and Olivia. Ashley is older, one of them, and she had the Smash Brothers game when we played it, but I lost. Then I told her I was having trouble unlocking characters, and she got some of them for me. She didn't even ask for money to do this. People here are weird. Olivia doesn't play video games, but she did invite me to go shopping in the mall with her. Even though they're both Asian, they acted like normal girls, and they didn't even say R instead of L. Wow, that's some racist shit. R instead of L. And they didn't know any martial arts, which is weird because I thought Asians were born knowing martial arts. Wow. For some reason, I asked if they knew martial arts when I first met them. My mom apologized for me even though I didn't do anything wrong. Ashley and Olivia said it was okay. Also, even though it's Sunday, me and my mom didn't go to church. My mom says we didn't have to find a church that would be okay with me being a lesbian. But I'm not a lesbian. The church that's okay with lesbians isn't a real Christian church. If we don't go to a church, we'll go to hell. Lastly, it turned out I didn't have enough stuff to write to make the ending 2 chapters. So this is the final chapter. Hope you enjoy the story. She beats Satan. That's pretty much what this is. I mean, this isn't really funny anymore. She just kind of beats everybody. Okay, before we end this, I really want to go back to her page. So this is part 2. What is... Okay, so this is the intro to the next one. Whoa. Whoa, before we read this, I'm just going to go ahead and put this stuff out there. This is called Princess America Presents The Ethical Adventures of Gamergate, a Princess America production, from the author of Super Smash Bros. Mishan from God. Author's notes. So I think it's time for me to retire from the fanfic trolling game. I'll be turning 30 this year, and my Christmas present from my girlfriend was an engagement ring. So the two of us will be settling down, starting a family, defiling the sanctity of marriage with our evil homosexuality. Basically, I'm getting too old for this shit. But I don't want to stop writing and go quietly away, especially when a golden opportunity presents itself. I've been using video game fanfiction and one anime fanfiction to play a satire of conservatives for the past 2 years. And right now, the conservatards in video games have been gathered under one banner, ripe for the mocking. And I don't bother with the political compass says we're left-wing bullshit I've been seeing. If the internet tests were accurate, If internet tests were accurate and measures of reality, I'd have an IQ of 200 and my backstreet boyfriend would be Kevin. Also, they're diluting the term SJW. It would refer to genuine nut jobs like the other kid on Tumblr and canceled Colbert chick, but now it's everyone who doesn't treat Paul and Stormfront like gospel. I tackled Gamergate before in the author's note for chapter 27 of Mansion from Good, but I think it's horrible enough to deserve a mocking that would be possible if I remained in character. One of my heroes, Joss Wheaton, compared Gamergate to terrorism. If that's the case, then as the saying goes, terrorists, your game is through, because now you have to answer to Princess America. Fuck yeah. Oh my god, she's a troll. Oh my god, it's a joke. What? 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 Oh my god! Oh! Oh, what? Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Shit. I'm not finding anything. This is pissing me off. Okay. I'm going to pause this for a minute, and then I'll look some shit up, and I'll be right back, okay? Okay, so I looked up some stuff. There's not a lot of information from what I saw. I'll try to scrap some more together later, but it turns out there are a couple more stories written by quote-unquote Princess America. It was actually written by the person behind the entire thing. A woman named Maria, if I'm not mistaken, who basically wrote an entire troll fic making fun of conservative mentality and the way that I just don't know. Just everything about it is insane. Yeah, so I'm looking at some of the stuff about it, and it is all just like that. So there's apparently more to this story, and apparently she's going to write more, or she did write more. A third installment of this specifically. More of her Smash Bros making fun of conservative teenagers who just accept blindly whatever their rich parents tell them to believe in. And I guess it'll continue more of the story of Sarah. But yeah, Sarah, Lauren, Lauren's girlfriends, all of it, they're not real. It's not real, kids. It's all an elaborate troll fic that we've been a part of since the beginning. This is fucking amazing. I am absolutely going to read part 3. Not tonight. I'm about to go eat waffles and pass out because I'm really fucking tired and hungry. But holy shit, I have no words. This is amazing. I am so glad this existed. Thank you all, oh my god, for being here to witness this shit. It means so much. And I'll see you guys next time in the next episodes of when I decide to record more of this, and maybe we'll find out more about who's actually behind all this and what exactly happened to Sarah now that she's not stuck in white conservative mindfuck land and actually has to interact with real people. Anyway, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, whatever, Patreon. I'll talk to you guys later. I really need to go lay down. This is a fucking trip.